So many executives and professionals believe they should improve their project management skills. From your perspective, what are some of the best ways to improve project management skills?
Yeah. If you're a practicing project manager, I'd say the best way to improve your project management is to keep working. And also evaluate the experience, right? For yourself and for others. I love having after action reviews at the end of a project. If it's been a real messy project, I like to call it the good, the bad, and the ugly. I like to let people fill out anonymous surveys so they can really share their opinions, and then for us to step through what worked well and what didn't work well. And then from that what worked well, I'm like, oh man, how do I continue to leverage that in future projects and keep it in my tool set? And for the things that didn't work well, how do I mitigate that and get better at that in the future? So you learn a lot from evaluating your projects and getting feedback if you practice and you're a project manager that works a lot. I can't tell you how many times I had to learn, if you don't have a clear charter, you're in trouble. Because you often get asked to work and do something, and it's like, hurry up, hurry up. And you just start putting out meetings and you're already in a project, but really you're just having series of meetings. And I'll get halfway in and I'm like, you should take a second and do a charter and really kick this thing off. Um, but I'd say to get better as a project manager, I'm always working to get better at the specific components that can cause the most issues. I think the one I've been focused on the past couple of years the most is risk. And the pandemic really helped me there. It's just, you never know what's going to happen. So I love to ask people to think through what are all the things that can happen so that you can go ahead and determine which one of those are more likely than others. If you're not a project manager, but you want to be one, or you're an executive who just wants to have a better understanding, I mean, I think there are lots of classes that you can take, a one-day seminar here, a online course there. The catch is, as soon as you take a course or as soon as you attend something, put at least one of the things in motion immediately. If not, it's just something you went to some years back sitting on your hard drive, or I got a whole bunch of them sitting up here on my thing above. And you'd be surprised, just taking one thing back. It sounds, oh, that's not big. It's huge. If you do something like that every year, every 6 months, you learn something new and put one thing in motion. As a PMP, you have to constantly get training. And I always, sometimes I wait to the last minute and then I'm like, okay, I got to take an online course to make this work. And I've committed to myself, no matter how good or bad that material is, I'm going to take one thing and I'm going to start doing it. Or paying attention to other project managers. If you're not a project manager and you'd like to be one, getting on a project, there's always a project. There are nonprofit projects and volunteer organizations. There are projects at churches. There are projects everywhere. Get on a project and see what you can learn from the person that's leading it, either what not to do or what to do. But those are a couple of ways. There's definitely organizations where you can volunteer to lead projects if you need to find some, just reach out. I know them.